What's up, Navigating Academia family? I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to the month here. I'm finally back from Dominican Republic. It was a tremendous trip. Michigan, I had a great time, and we are both glad to be back. As you can tell, I'm a little bit darker than usual, and that's the reason why, as if I needed more of a tan. But it was great to be able to get away for a while, to do a few live streams for you guys. And coming back, the biggest blessing was to find out that as of yesterday, we're now at 6,000 subscribers, which is incredible. Still remember about a year and a half ago creating a video that I would make for this channel, which was like 500 subscribers. And I thought, oh my gosh, 500 people living the dream here. So now to be at 6,000 is crazy. And we are well on pace to hit my personal goal for the end of the year, which is to be able to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Literally none of this would be possible without you guys. So each and every one of you who watch our videos, who share them on social media, who maybe have a friend, a colleague, or a student who you think that these videos could help, or you want to guide towards the channel, especially if it's something where now, huge kudos to you. You're done with the entire application process of getting into grad school, of getting your postdoc, of getting tenure. And now in terms of the videos currently on the channel, you may think to yourself, hey, Dr. Singh, this has been great. And now hopefully you don't unsubscribe, but you may say, you know what, in terms of timing, now I'm kind of on to the next step. But you guys know me, my passion is to be able to help the next generation. So you guys can take part in that mission with me. For anybody in the cohort directly behind you to be able to share links to the channel. You guys know that I don't do this for money. I do this because I genuinely care about each and every one of you. And I know the tremendous amount of misinformation that's out there on the internet about grad school postdocs and tenure track positions. And the job market right now, especially in terms of COVID, is crazy, right? We need to have those conversations, and we need to have them in a very straightforward way. I know that sometimes the bluntness and how straightforward it can make some people. I got a comment on the channel the other day about somebody saying, they have a 2.9 GPA, and they said, what do you think? And I said, I think it's great that you're doing a master's. That's what I would do too. Because the honest answer is that if you have a 2.9, you're applying to leading programs, the likelihood of you getting in without having extraordinary personal connections and publications is like nothing. And instead of the person being grateful for the time it took for me to write back, instead the person decided to post a really rude comment in response. So it's one of these things where it doesn't impact me whatsoever to get comments like that. But you guys should know that obviously anytime that I post something, it's not just for you, it's for everybody else on the channel who reads a public comment like that. It's important for you guys to know that when you read those comments and I do give a response, yes, sometimes it's a response particularly for the person, but in that case, in cases like that, it's important that readers understand that if they still have time left, or if they're trying to decide, should I do a master's or not because my GPA is not 3.5 or higher, which is generally what I recommend, even though different programs have different thresholds. At the end of the day, guys, if you can shoot for the 3.5 at a minimum based on US GPA standards, that's a good place to start. Okay, and remember, GPA is only one of many parts of these sorts of application processes, okay? But again, 6,000 subscribers, unbelievable. I try to respond to each and every comment you guys have. Means a lot to me. I check it every single day because it's a joy of my day, right? It's a lot of fun for me, and also to be able to get questions from you guys to make new videos. I'll be making a new batch of videos here in the next few days, in the next couple of weeks. So if you guys have more questions, be sure to post them below. Again, as always, if it's a high sensitivity question that'll be of interest to all 6,000 plus subscribers, I'll make a video on it, or I'll try to. And if it's something that's really high specificity, where it's like, we really need to focus on a one-on-one, I will ask you guys to book a session with me. And you guys know you can always book a one-on-one with me. The website is drphoenixsingh.com. Yes, most of the time it's going to say that I don't have any appointments available. Still email me, and we can set up a time that would still work, okay? And the email address is drphoenixsingh, which is exactly how it sounds, drphoenixsingh, dr, okay, at gmail.com. You guys can email me, take a look at the current rates. Rates haven't changed in, over a year. They're still the same. I try to keep it reasonable in terms of consults. So I have a gift for you guys, right, to be able to celebrate 6,000 subscribers. We're starting a Patreon, which is really exciting because we started doing these live streams. And guys, I've been loving these live streams. I hope you guys have been enjoying them as well. We found out last week that it's way better to do them on the laptop with the fast internet connection than it is to be able to do it on the phone. And so because of that, that's what we'll be doing right now. For the foreseeable future. I'll try to do at least once a week. But these live streams, we've already done 3 of them, 4 of them actually. They're just going to compound as time goes on, right? And especially if you are kind of either it's like wherever you are in the journey, right? Everybody kind of constantly needs feedback. Everybody needs community. And you know that here on Navigating Academia, this is all about community, okay? It's not about me. I'm the vessel for the information, okay? So here's the deal. In the Patreon, we're going to have 2 tiers. If you recommend any additional tiers, comment below and let me know what you think. Maybe some of you guys do Patreon stuff already. If you don't know, Patreon's kind of like a members only club. And people offer all kinds of stuff, right? But the 2 different levels, one of them is going to be that after the live stream is held live, right? And I'll try to announce it at least a few days early when I hold it. If you can't come live, no longer will the live streams be publicly posted. They will only be posted, and all of them will, like no matter how many years down the line it is, on Patreon, right? And I'm trying to figure out like a price point. I'm thinking like $9 or $10 a month, which is really not that bad. Right now, the price of a one-on-one consult with me is $200. And so, you know, that's really not that bad. It's a huge discount there, right? And in addition to that, we also have a second tier. The second tier will probably be like $15 a month, maybe $20, but probably like $15. That's a fair price. It's like my personal OnlyFans, which I don't know if you could handle all of this. So instead, Patreon. So at the end of the day, what will happen is that we'll try to get that going the next calendar month here. That's one of my goals here for March. But here's my gift is that anybody who does book a one-on-one session with me for the entire month of March is going to get access to that base Patreon subscription for free for the entire year, right? So no pay whatsoever. Get access to every single live streams. This way, if you don't or can't attend it, you don't have to worry about it. You're going to get access to everything, right? That second tier, those folks get to choose what are the topics of the live stream. So if you want to say in that, make sure that instead of the whatever it'll be like $9-10 a month, it'll be $15 a month, right? All of the money that's used is going to go towards editing. Yeah, I really like doing, because it's so much faster for me, guys. I really do like doing these kinds of videos kind of like on my laptop because I can do it really quick. However, I also like doing my basement studio videos as well. But the reason why it takes, number one, it takes longer for me to get those out. And number 2 is that there's significant expense to be able to do those. And so the money from Patreon is going to go towards the editing costs for that, so that I can continue to create really high quality content for you guys. You guys have given me such great advice already, guys, earlier this year in terms of some folks you'd like to see me collaborate with. So I've already been reaching out to some folks, have gotten some very positive responses. Always remember that you can, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. You guys know that academia is a blood sport. I always tell you that. And this is something where if you can team up with some good people with a really good heart, you can get even more done. And so that's really what we're trying to do. It's one of my goals this year. So, and of course, Publication Academy is out. It's doing great. Make sure to check it out. As subscribers to the channel, I can give you guys a personal discount if you get in touch with me at my email, which again is dr, so drphoenixsingh.com, would love at gmail.com. I would love to have you guys participate in that. And especially if you do one of the certification programs, the acronym is CAPS. It's Certified Academic Publishing Specialist. And there's 3 levels. There's basic, advanced, and master CAPS programs. Not only do you get the official certification with the emblem that you can put onto your, official professional website, you can put it on your CV. It's really great. We've got folks from over 13 countries who are participating. So you're going to get to know a lot of really cool people as well who are deeply dedicated to learning how to publish, learning how to be able to get grants, all that great stuff, academic books, special issues, you name it. So be sure to check it out. But anyway, 6,000. I'll see you guys at 7,000 here. Should be in about 2.5 months, and we'll keep cranking from there. God bless you guys, though. Thank you for being part of the journey, and I'll see you soon.